Oasis, peace and prosperity. We back with another one. Yeah, man, we on that celibacy, brahmachari, semen retention, and we gonna break down the different bank accounts, right? So with your two eyes in this 3D realm of reality, you have a bank account that allow you to purchase your foods, gas, whatever amenities that are required to keep you optimal, to keep you vigorous and vibrant, right? And also, the next bank account that we have is the mind, which is your bandwidth. You know, every time you get to open your eyes, especially if you had great rejuvenation and recuperation of the body, the mind itself, the battery percentage will be on 100, no different than your cell phone on the charger. And your bandwidth, that is your 5G. You understand what I'm saying? And the more you utilize your mind precisely, like a machete, very sharp, then you can cut through a lot of mental activities. You could cut through a lot of wolf tickets people are selling, you know. But when your bandwidth, your mind, you know, you're not reading, you're not putting the right things that increase, you know, the cognition of your brain, you know, that reduce the inflammation of the brain, I should say. And then you got you know, the bandwidth of 3G. You got AOL once again. You know what I'm saying? And then the highest form of it all is your spiritual bank account, which is your life force essence. You dig? There's three calibrations: mind, body, and soul. The soul, mind, and body all have their own individual bank accounts. So the better you take care of the body, health is wealth, wealth is health, vital is vital, you understand me? If it don't got no seed, it ain't what you need, you know what I'm saying? If it don't have a SIM card or a cell phone charger, roots or seeds, you know, like I say, if it ain't adding value to you, cut it and don't add value to it, you understand me? So the more that you work out, you allow rest days, you eat oxygen-rich foods, you know, you eat things of substance that has minerals and vitamins, and you're getting great blood circulation, you're moving around the body, that bank account trickles over, that checking account trickles over to your savings account, right? And then your savings account is your mind, your mentality. You understand what I'm saying? So the better that you are treating your body, the better your health is. That's the less that the mind had to utilize specific nutrients just to recover and heal yourself. You understand? But that's another great aspect about celibacy, brahmachari, and SR. You can utilize your life force essence to heal aspects of yourself. So where I'm going with your savings account, right? The checking account is the body. The savings account is the mind. And the investments and the profits that you get is the spiritual bank account, the life force essence, the liquid gold, the sacred secreted fluid that marinates within the chambers under the powerful rod that you hold. You know what I'm saying? Now, the more that you invest in your savings account, reading books, stepping more into the mind frame of upper echelons, making better choices, chances, and changes, sticking to your dedication, determination, and discipline. Summertime, winter, snow, moon time, or where it glow. That also amplifies into your spiritual bank account, which is the investments and the profits that you receive and that you put in, because you are what you eat, and we eat to live, not live to eat. So the more that you read things of substance, the less doom scrolling, the more that you meditate, which is also part of your spiritual bank account, which is your profits and investments, that trickles back down to your savings account, which is your mental bank. And then that trickles back down into your physical account, which is your checkings account, right? The mental is now watering and bringing nutrients back to the physical body. Because like I say, the more aerodynamics that you have, that's the less that the engine has to work. Am I right or am I wrong? You understand what I'm saying? So the more that you straighten your wings, that's the less that you have to trust, rely, or depend on the branch, the strength of the branch, which is outside of you. True power resides within thy. True validation will only be found within thy. And on S-Aura, celibacy, brahmachari, you no longer seeks outside validation. You're climbing the ladders. You're climbing each bit of the ladder that gets you higher and higher to more of self-mastery, self-discovery, because this is an endless journey and nothing stays the same but change. So as you evolve and you start to enrich yourself from the mind, body, and soul, it increases your health, wealth, and stealth. You understand what I'm saying? And when you have been depleting yourself spiritually, the universe, it don't see your light as much as it used to. It don't see that glow, that hue that's in your face, that dwells throughout your body. So the universe never sleeps. And the universe is always dropping off abundance, prosperity, more life, peace, and happiness. But in order to bestow such and to hold such virtues, each bank account must have a specific amount inside of it. You understand what I'm saying? It's like looking at these 3 different bank accounts, like a cup of water, a gallon of water, and just a spoon of water. When you are depleting yourself and you're oozing out your oozy, dripping all over the place, you're back with a spoon. It's like something that Dr. Sebi said. The stomach, the gut, is like the size of your fist, right? And say that you've been fasting. You can't just go to eating wholesome meals. You gotta open up that digestive tract open up the stomach real slow and real easily, so you don't even have any constipation or inflammation. Or in other words, some people bit more than they could chew. So when you're releasing your life force essence, you are draining all the minerals and vitamins that are required to keep you at optimum state. Physically. Then mentally, you are also draining your mental capacity. And then that life force essence, the same way you got a game breaker, or it takes for one of the super saiyans that we are to build up our chi, to do a spirit bomb. You understand what I'm saying? See, the more that you ooze out your oozing, that's the less that you can use instant transmission. You know, I mean, I'm not saying go out there and be violent and get yourself in any type of altercations, but hey, if the opportunity comes and you're on semen retention, you know, the greatest thing that screams masculinity is walking away from a situation. But also, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. So if the opportunity comes and you could get into a fight, hey, bust his ass. When you're on semen retention, celibacy, you're a Brahman, your instant transmission is going to be highly developed. That is going to be one with you. Your left brain and right brain will be one. The father mind, the warrior mind, and the motherboard will be one. You understand? Now, I don't suggest you try this out, but try having a fight and you just was watching those pixels releasing your life force pixels. And go and try to have a fight then. You dramatically will see the difference. And your instant transmission, your muscle control, your muscle concentration will be at an all-time low. Which means you have emptied out your bank account. Now the government, the Jezebels, the succubus, the ungodly women and men of this world, in so many different ways, they are trying to scam you. They're trying to run PP loans on you. They're trying to finesse you. And physically, the Jezebel, she would try to come in person to get you and try to deplete you from all your bank accounts, starting off physically. If she can't get you physically, she's going to try to get you spiritually, which is the worst of them all. What can cause a wet dream, but if you have full control in the other realms, we are multidimensional beings. If you have full control when you step into the other realms, then you can side swipe and play dodgeball with the Jezebel. So rest is very vital. Taking your minerals and your vitamins, your black sea earl, your Irish sea moss, you know, your maca root before you go to sleep, your ginger extract before you go to sleep would definitely give you a super boost when you transfer and you're making the transition, going into the spirit realm, the other multidimensional realms, they would like to say your dreams. And I know you like Vabo. Why would you take something that would keep you up before you go to sleep? Or if you have it in your mind and you have set your breathing to a certain frequency, no matter what you put in your body, you will go to sleep. You will rest and bring the body to the mechanic shop so that you could be recuperating and rejuvenating. They say when you get up before your workouts, you want to take your supplements. And when I mean supplements, I mean organic matter. I don't mean these powders and stuff that you'll go get from Walmart. I mean, you know that this beet has been dried and grinded into a powder and now it's inside of a capsule. So yes, that way, this is the way of the God body. Because some people feel as if it's more important to take your supplements before you work out or when you wake up. But my take is, it's very more important to take it before you go to sleep, so that when you go to sleep, you give your mechanic, aka your white blood cells, your blood cells, and everything inside your body that heals you, the Wolverine regenerative rate inside you is fed more, so that when you do wake up, you are more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You wake up more viggy and vigorous. You know, you jump out the bed. You know, it's like you wake up, the arm on the mailbox is up, you got mail. You know, and when you wake up like that, best believe the mail lady is coming around trying to see, you know, who mailbox she could put her hands into. But we're not looking to give away our life force essence for free if it's not going to be long term. Easy come, easy go. Just how you got her is the same way you lose her. And if she's not going to be passing the brick to your dynasty, then continue to be at the construction site alone until you find somebody that's working with you at the construction site as you build up your life, your dreams, your aspirations, and your foundation of life. You understand what I'm saying? So the 3 different bank accounts need to be at an all-time high, and the universe will reward you plentiful when your spiritual bank account is being respected, not being depleted, which is your life force essence. This fluid that cannot be bought in Walmart, Costco's, Family Dollar, Dollar General, the gas station. So don't let just anybody pull up and drink from the pump. You understand what I'm saying? It's not worth it. It never will be. And it never has been. For example, think about all the days you slept in jail. Think about all the times you wasted your time. You can't get that back. So you got to make it up while you're free. You got to make it up while you are on SR. You got to make it up while you're celibate. You are dwelling more within this lifestyle, because it's no longer a practice. This is a lifestyle. And around our reality is changing. A lot of things are becoming hypersexualized and hyper-satanic. So you need to increase the vigorousness, and the vibrancy of your spiritual armor, and dwell within the hands of the Most High, and send off your gratitude, send off your affirmations, send off your prayers, which will also enrich the different layers and irons and ores and crystals that have been embedded inside your spiritual armor. And then working out, eating healthy, stretching, the blood circulation, putting on the correct oils on your body, staying away from as many carcinogenic properties and deodorants and soaps, because the skin is the biggest organ on the body, which is the epidermis. And the body is so highly developed that your teeth are not the only thing that breaks things down. Your esophagus is not the only thing that travels the nutrients, the minerals, and vitamins within your body. Every pore that you have, the more cleansed it is, the less clogged it is, that's the more that you can develop, and you can digest and absorb food from your skin, from using the black seed oil, the sweet almond oil, the coconut oil, the extra virgin olive oil. You understand what I'm saying? And then also, your gut is your first brain. So whatever you put inside your gut is exactly how you're going to feel. You're going to feel righteous, sluggish, nasty, fulfilled, drained, vigorous, and vibrant. It's all about the choices, chances, and changes. The dedication, determination, and discipline that you add to yourself. And if it don't add value to you, cut it. Don't add value to it. Also, giving the digestive system breaks from here to there so that you can utilize all the different functions you are familiar with and that you are not familiar with. Because the more that you raise this Kundalini energy, your life force essence, that's the more you start to develop and discover you have different varetas, you have different ojas, you know what I'm saying? It's like different gigabytes, different memory cards. You know, the PlayStation 2, we'll talk about the PlayStation 2 for a minute. But the PlayStation 2, it always had 2 slots for your memory card, right? Compared to the PS5 and the PS4, it's built-in memory, you know. We are PS5s, and a lot of people that's not practicing or not living this lifestyle, they're like PS2s. You know, they got to go out and buy the memory cards, and sometimes those memory cards only take so many terabytes and gigabytes. But the more that you save your life force essence, that's the more terabytes and gigabytes that you keep to yourself, and your mind, body, and soul can utilize those memories and access them at will. And you'll have better muscle control, muscle concentration. So as to say, if you did not work out for a week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, but once you get back to it, your body would develop and gain its true essence easier and faster than most, than you not being on this lifestyle and you not working out for 3 to 2 to 1 weeks and trying to get back your gains. You understand what I'm saying? Because this life force essence, this liquid gold, is a bank account itself, and it holds more memory, it holds more things than your mind may even fathom. It will always be mind over matter and not matter over mind. And if you don't matter, then you shouldn't mind, but you know it's always mind over matter. But there's a will, there's a way. And I'm not going to be a chatty patty. I'm going to go ahead and end this video real soon. I want to give much respects. I want to send out more life, peace, prosperity, happiness, and abundance to anyone, any of the gladiators or gladiatress, any of the gods or goddesses that are resonating with me and vibrating with me, that made it this far in this journey, with this episode of our journey, which is the bank accounts. So get us a share, get us a like, you know, repost it, download it. Your feedback, I need that. Your 2 cents, I could cash out, or either throw it in the wishing well. And if you'd like to invest, you'd like to contribute, donate, or support the channel and its content, or me, myself, on my journey for deeper meditations, the Cash App will be $781 THEVBYZ. While the world wants you to stay safe, the greatest thing for you to do is to stay dangerous. Oasis.